Hello? Hello? Turn it up. Hello? No. It's all the way up. Oh, I didn't do it. Hey, hello? Everybody ready? Hello? Can everybody hear me right now? Can you hear me? Can you see my face? Can you see me? Thank you. Hey, Carl and Benny, sit y'all's old ass down so I can sit there and start this thing. What the hell you got, Carl? Is that a golf club or a cane? What the hell you got over there? I mean, am I supposed to be cursing? I'm not supposed to be cursing at me.
It's a Family Life Center here.
Oh, my bad. I'm at the Santa Fe Family Life Center. It's me. They know I am. Hey, oh, let me go. G taking a picture. Hey, Benny. You ready? Sit down. You got something to say, right? Hey, Gary, you done talking, man? This is your night. Gary Vick. Gary Vick, are you done talking? We're trying to do your night, man, if you don't mind. Can you sit down somewhere? Hey, daughter, will you go get your father? Sydney, go get your father. God dang, man, you are hard to deal with, bro. Hey, can the people in the back hear me? Jack, can you hear me with your old ass? Tell Calvin to quit talking. Oh, y'all heard that back there. I see that. I see y'all. It's all that ugly red you got on, Calvin. You need some orange or black in your life. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. Oh, you sucks. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Pam, I can hear you fine. The problem is it's loud. Hey, can y'all hear what I'm saying? True, can you hear me? Is it bad over there? Okay, what? Can you hear what I'm saying now? Barely? How about this? Is that better? No, I ain't talking like that. Don't say you stop. I'm not talking to you. You need to chill out. Hey, Johnny, control your daughter. Control your daughter. Just because I've known you all your life when you used to throw up on me, but it's okay. Are y'all ready? Okay, everyone, we want to thank you guys. Did you start the recording yet? You have been? Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. Did you do the Facebook? I have to check it. Hey, anyway, what we're doing today is I want to thank you guys for showing up. Can you hear me, Pam? Well, you know, if you weren't older, you'd be able to hear what I'm saying, but you know, that's old age. When you get old, you can't really hear. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for showing up today to talk, to celebrate our guy, Gary Vick. And I say this all the time. He is the most underappreciated, under-recognized basketball coach in Oklahoma State basketball history. Most people don't know who the hell he is. But he is, if you played basketball and you were any good, you played for Gary. And that's all of us. That's CJ over there, that's me, that's Xavier, that's Carl. I don't know, was Brandon good? Can we put Brandon in there? No, we ain't put Brandon in there. We know Ray didn't play no ball. He went to Texas Tech. He wasn't no good. Did I say that out loud? I said that out loud. Anyway, hey, if Tandy, sit your, wait, we're not talking about back in the day set shots. We're talking about jumpers. But well, if you have anything you want to come up and say about Gary, and remember, his daughter is here. So Dick Johnson, you come up and you can't really say anything, Dick Johnson, because his daughter is here. And remember, this is live on Facebook, so we will tag you guys. Anybody that's friends with me, we'll tag you all, so you can watch this at any time. And here's one of the first guys right here, Mr. Dick Johnson himself. Gary Vick.
Man, you know, me and you go back a long way. I hear all these guys saying House of Lights, Athletes in Action, all that stuff. But they don't know about Carpeco, do they? That's something nobody know about. Gary came and got me my senior, right after senior year season. He said, hey man, you want to go play some basketball? I said, who in the hell are you? I said, right after do you want to play some basketball? I said, well, yeah, let's go. From that day on, I think we got about, what, 12, 13 years together? Yeah, man. And those were some good years. A whole lot of things I can't tell y'all. Y'all heard him say I can't say it. But Gary Vick, I can't say that?
No.
Okay, I can't say that. Okay.
Remember his daughter's right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. But hey, man, this brother here, this is a good guy, man. He would help you out. We didn't look for, you know, some guys would play, hey, what you gonna give me to play for you? What the hell what you talking about? But Gary Vick, if I went to him for anything, he said, Mike, what you need? I said, He said, no, what do you need? I got it. I didn't ask for much, but what I asked for, I got. And man, I appreciate him. I appreciate him. Okay, I got to subtract. 21. 50 years, man. 50 years we've been knowing each other. And man, I sure appreciate you. All right?
Thank you. Hey, now we need somebody to come up here, Tonda. Now, Gary, you sit down. We ain't getting you. Call Henry. Can you walk over here? Can you say something? Hey, CJ, help your daddy. Hey, CJ, help your dad, man. What you doing? What? You played golf today? How'd you hurt yourself? I don't even want to know. Hey, here's Carl Henry, the great man himself. There you go.
What's up, man?
What's going on, dog?
Actually, I got some real good stories. My time with Gary Vick actually was one of my best times. When I coached, it was me and him coached together. We had a blast. Now I'm gonna tell you the worst time I had with Coach Vick. The worst time in my life. I come back from Kansas and I go on this tour with him. We play a lot of Division I schools, and we started out, we winning. We winning the games. We winning the games. I don't know what's going on, but I know Coach Vick knows what's going on. We winning these games, and all of a sudden, get about 5 minutes into it, he takes all of us out, and we lose the game. So I was trying to figure out the whole tour. We go to the next city, another Division I school. We had a lot of good players on that team, and this happened time after time. And I came to Coach Vick. I said, man, what is going on? I said, why are you not leaving us in the game? Why we can't win these games? We can win these games. We can beat these young guys. And I learned the business part of it, what he was doing. And it all made it worth it. And like I said, that was my worst time because I was still competitive. I was still playing, still wanted to play, but he provided for all of us that around here a place to play, place to travel. I enjoyed all of these guys. It's one guy that's not here, Calvin Montgomery. Now that's one of the guys. This guy got about 15 kids. No, there he is. This guy got about 15 kids. He moved back here to Oklahoma City. Calvin, it's not about you. This is about Gary Vick. But other than that, that's like I said, I enjoyed my time with Vick, playing, coaching. Like I said, I had the best time. Where Matt at? Well, let me tell another story, since Matt's not here. We went to Jack. I don't know if you guys know Jack Jackson's one of the guys that, can't hear? No. Oh, I was through. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shut.
I don't know what Carl was talking about over there. Hey, by the way, no. Hold on. Oh, no, we ain't telling no stories on me. I know no stories. Your son over there, CJ Gary, CJ said he used to beat up on athletes first. That's what he said. Now, is that the truth or not? Look at him. He's over there talking about he used to wear y'all out. That's what he said. He said you got yours, but y'all still got. That's what he said. That's what he says to team. Hey, is she gonna come up here? Carmen. Hey, Gary, you know she's an OSU girl now. She didn't tell you? Pull out that beautiful orange and black color you got in your pocket right there. Pull out that orange and black you got in your pocket right there. Look at that beautiful. Oh, you gonna close it up? Oh.
All right, Gary. So I didn't play for Gary, but right out of college, I started working for Gary. Didn't know him at all. Like he said, not a lot of people know who he is, and that's a disgrace because you were the best boss that I ever worked for. Extremely easy to work for, and like it was already said, whatever I needed, you gave to me. So I think it might be time to make a comeback up here because I miss my Santa Fe family. Love you, Gary.
Wow, that really was uneventful. I thought you were going to really say something. You was nice to him. All right, Calvin Montgomery, I know you got some stories back in the day before I played. Now remember, his daughter Sydney's right there, so be nice. And this is on Facebook, so you got to be nice. Calvin Montgomery.
Okay, knowing that.
Back here so we can see you.
Oh, okay. Here?
Yeah, that good? Okay, great.
Okay, knowing the stories that I have and Gary's family's here, I won't share those because y'all will look at him differently. And so I'll just keep those to myself. But what I want to say about Gary is that when I started playing with him, I had come out of Oklahoma City University. And we had some pretty decent teams there. But when I got with him, he was telling me some of the guys that were playing with him. And, you know, these guys, they were a couple of years older than I was, 2-3 years older than I was. But when I got with them, I got to play with a team of really true all-stars. And all of these guys, you know, just like me, they all played in college or, you know, they played a lot of ball. And some of the guys like Todd and some other guys that we had, Tommy Duckett, Harold Orange, you know, were big guys that I never had in college. And so when I got with this team, with Gary, I was like a kid in a candy shop. And it was I never had so much fun playing ball until I got with these guys right here. And I became really good friends with Gary, and we would talk personally. And the best thing, and the one thing that I really want to thank Gary for, with all of the friendships and all of the talks and everything that we had, this man helped me find my way back to God. And I still wear that proudly now because of him. God's got me. And he used to try to scare me because he would say, Calvin, what would happen if you were going somewhere and you died tomorrow? And I was like, why? He said, well, are you saved? Have you been baptized? And I said, well, yeah, but a long time ago. What are you getting at? He said, man, you need to think about that. Oh, I'm sorry. Right here, okay. And he said, you need to think about that. He said, because it would be really bad for you, you know, if you didn't make it to church and you didn't get saved. You know, I wouldn't want to be where you were. And with that, even though he made it, you know, kind of a funny thing, the thing that, you know, I'm from the heart, I really thank you because that led me back to God. And he was my brother in Christ. He is my brother in Christ. And I always love him for that. So thank you for everything, Gary.
Thank you. Who's next? Tonda?
Of course, I don't know what Gary knows anything about OU football, but this guy right here was pretty good. And I'm young enough to remember him when I was young, and this guy was pretty good. Here you go, Scotty.
Thank you, Matt. Matt was very honest with me. He came back and grabbed me. He said, "We got to have somebody white up here to speak." So you got me. I'll make mine really short, Gary. Honor for me, obviously, to be here for you tonight. What totally catches me when I sit here, I was involved with Gary when we first got all this started here years ago. And when I walked in here, it was evident that I don't know how many people have been involved since we were, but I can tell you that everything that you see here, inside, outside, back behind the scenes, all the people, new people, all of them, none of this would be here right now without that man right here. Gary, I appreciate you, appreciate our time together, and more than anything, I do want everybody to know that this place wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Scott.
You bet.
Oh, here's the other other Todd. Sorry about that, man. Todd Thurman, his nickname was the Black Hole. Once it went in, it was not coming out. There you go, bro. Back up a little bit.
Right here? We good?
There you go, right there.
You good? Okay. Gary Vick, I'll tell you what, when I joined your team, and I don't know how you found me or whatever, but you allowed me to be a part of this incredible team, and I thought, okay, I'm in the big time now. I'm with the guys. We're ready to go. And then we went on road trips. I realized that we ain't the guys. We're just guys that get on a van and have the best time on our life. And you never forgave us for opening the door and losing all the basketballs out the door. You didn't forgive us because we also fell out of the van trying to get the basketballs. And so, but we had some great times. We had some great competition. Gary, you meant a lot to me because you gave me that opportunity to be a part of an incredible organization. Also, I had an opportunity to play in Vegas and had that one good tournament and made All-American action. So, but it was an amazing time. I love it. I tell you what, I got to tell you this though. So, and you remember this when we were on those vans on those road trips. All right, they would put on the music, and it wasn't music you and I. It was different kind of music. So I'd put on something. No matter what I put on, it was the Eagles. It didn't matter what it was, but it was the Eagles. And it turned that Eagles off. so we settled on the Temptations. That's how we settled it. But hey, Gary, you're special. What you've done to this community, what you did with a lot of us, that's why we're here to celebrate you. We love you, man. All right, we appreciate everything.
Appreciate you, Toddy. That was Todd Thurman. He was a beast when he played. Doolittle, where you going, man? All right. This young man right here is pretty cool. I kind of like him, even though he threw my ass out of some games. Here you go, Mr. Doolittle. Be nice.
Be nice.
There you go.
Is this on?
Yes.
Gary, can you hear me?
Yes.
So, Gary, you don't know how you have affected my life. More ways than you can imagine. And as I was walking around, I saw this picture of Christian. And I remember Christian's junior year in high school. And Coach Jack was asking Christian to come play with you. And it was during the time when shoes for Christian were hard to find. And so his first practice at Athletes First, you gave him 6 pairs of shoes. You don't know how you blessed our family. And through that exposure with Athletes First and you, he was able to go secure a contract or a scholarship at the University of Oklahoma, played 4 years of basketball, first team all Big 12 player. He's a family man now. He's got his own kid, his own family. He's playing in Perth, Australia. He's making more money than me. I'm on his payroll now. I've got his dog at the house. I told him I was going to be here. He wanted me to tell you, Coach Vick, he loves you. We love you. We thank you for all you did for the Doolittle family. I remember back in the day, we were back in all those gyms when I was running. We come all day long here, blowing the whistle for little or no money. And Gary, I don't know how you done it. You haven't aged a bit. And you see I'm looking like Santa Claus up here. So, hey, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. You've earned this opportunity, this time. We love you and thank you for all you've done for us.
Thank you. Is that Tony you want to come? Okay. Yeah. How Miss Tonda? How Miss Tonda over here? I told him to help you. He didn't. Huh? I told him to help you walk over here, and he said, and he ran away. What is this?
Okay. I gotta do what?
Back up a little bit. You're supposed to be helping her with the camera.
Quit fussing. Okay, 26 years ago, I'm watching my husband ref, and Gary walked up to me and he said, "Could you please watch the gate for a little while I go and check on another gym?" At this time, we were in Kerr Middle School. And if you know how Kerr is made, it's a long hallway that you sit at by yourself. 12 hours later, Gary came back. I had been there all day, and I'm collecting money, so I started taking the money and tucking it, because I'm down there by myself. He came back, he looked at the money, and he, like I said, hey, the way I looked at it, if they were going to rob me, they wasn't going to get all of it. So I put all the money out of these mats that I had hid the money in. Ever since, I have been Gary's money girl. The marriage didn't last, but me and Gary last. And I'm still trying to explain to him what part-time is, what part-time hours are, because he does not know. But Gary, you have been the best part-time job I have ever had. I love you.
Who's next? You got a speech?
What is all of this business here?
Shot is heavy. Can you see?
Oh. Hi guys, my name is Pam Green. I had the pleasure of meeting Gary in 2008. I quickly learned that Gary is a man of faith, integrity, honesty, and hard work. Because of him and his far reach into the basketball world, I met a lot of y'all. Also, because of him, I learned to like the game of basketball because obviously, as you can tell, I'm not real tall and it was not my strong suit. Over the years, I was fortunate to become Gary's friend. His friendship is one of my most treasured possessions. I'm honored to know him. I'm honored to be here. And I'm honored to know that I'll have a friend in him forever.
All right, we're going to put those balls up. Oh, man, you going to get up here and speak now? How long is it going to take you to walk up here? Oh, my God, G. I thought you said he could play. Come on. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm going to be nice. Yeah, Mike. Go ahead. There you go.
I'm Mike Fleming. Back here.
Right here.
Is that good?
Line. That good? I've known Gary Vick since 1973. I played down at Cameron against two of those heathens right there. Right there. Gary got me to play with Carpeco. Gary was a good guy. He gave us the opportunity to play when we didn't have places to play back in the day. So he had several AAU teams that were great. Vick was a great coach. He was fair with everybody. And these two gangsters right here, I started playing with them after we played against each other in college, played together afterwards. He was always fair. You're a good guy, Gary. Congratulations, man. And I appreciate everything you've done for me. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, Dana, are you ready? Are you ready, Dana? Hey, well, first of all, does anybody else want to get up and speak? I know, Chew, you don't want to say nothing. Chris, you ain't trying to say nothing. Oh, Chew Kennedy? Wait, whoa. Is this OU night up in here? Hey, Ray, are you going to get up and say something? Oh, Lord help us. What kind of walk is that, man? There you go. Old man walk.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, if the mic don't weigh me down. Yeah, all right, we good. I don't really have too many stories to tell about Vick. I just know I rode on that van a lot. We traveled all around Texas a lot. We played a lot of games a lot. We didn't lose many. Never really lost a lot of games, but we had a great time on that van, man. And I remember one time, though, he called me, said, I need you to come, I need you to come, I need you to come. I traveled all across the country, came across the world, came to the game. And I said, I'm ready, Vick, I'm ready, Vick. Vick said, oh, we ain't gonna need you tonight, you. I said, man, I could have took my time. Man, you had me sitting in the airport waiting 6 hours in the airport trying to get back just to get to them. And I caught a bus to get to them. They didn't even play me for the next 2 or 3 games. I said, well, thank you, Vick. I appreciate that vacation time I had with you. And we still, like I said, we went undefeated. No, we might have lost. We played college teams. We didn't want to win. That's what it was. He didn't want to win. That's why he sat me down the whole time. I know why. I remember now. But anyway, thanks for the great times, Vick. And congratulations and have a great retirement. Thank you, baby. I know everybody here.
Thank you, Cassidy. Cassidy Moore has been fantastic, helping me, making sure everything looks good. And then Dana. Oh, you want to speak? Oh, come on in. We got you. With that Thunder hat you got on. Okay, see, Thunder should have a Laker hat on. I mean, a Thunder hat, my bad. Go ahead.
Tell me what I need to be done.
Okay, I got a phone call from one of my teammates, Michael Johnson, to make sure I was going to be in presence for Gary Vick. Gary and I go way, way back. Matter of fact, Gary stole me from Angel Air, Johnny Williams. Johnny and I had a money dispute, and we were squabbling, and Vick was ear hustling, and he saw that things wasn't going right. So when I walked away from Johnny, he said, Marvin Mack, that's me. Marvin Mack, come on over here, I'll take care of you. And brother, did he take care of me. I was a school teacher / coach back in the early 70s, and the teachers had a teacher strike. And so I went out online. So that means my paycheck was short for my household. I said, Gary Vick, I'm a little short on my electric bill, water bill. He said, bring them to me. He took care of my whole household expenditures. That's a true, true friend. When I was down and out and didn't have it, he picked me up, dusted me off, and got me down my way. So, in playing ball with Gary, we had a tough team. We all down in New Mexico, and I didn't believe that myth about don't drink the water. I drank the water, and I couldn't make it back to Oklahoma because we had to make stops every few minutes. So that water's really bad. But anyway, I just want to just say thank you to Gary Vick publicly, because I tell you, you are a true brother, and I love you so much. Thanks for everything you did for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, that guy was a pretty good player right there. Hey, Gary, pretty good player right there. It's pretty good. Okay, Gary told me I couldn't really tell any stories, and I think he and I know all the bodies are buried in each other's lives, because in 85, 84, 85, when he picked me up, asked me to come play with him, I did. Mark, you got something to do? Okay, well, you stop, bro. I didn't know you had something to do, man. Anyway, so Gary asked me to come play for him. I did. And, of course, our team was pretty good. Our second year that I played for him, we should have won the national championship. So I'm going to say it now before you go ahead and say something when you get a chance. We lost one game that entire year. One time. And we got cheated. Arkansas Flyers. You know what I'm talking about? When you go to Arkansas, if you from Oklahoma, you know what I'm talking about. You go to Arkansas, CJ, you know what I'm saying? You go to Arkansas, they are not fond of Oklahoma people. Just saying. Okay? So we ended up losing one game, and we beat everybody. So we're going to go to the Nationals, so we win the club championship. Remember that, Todd? We won the club championship. And so I get a call from my former team. They want to pay me $3,500 to come play on the weekend in the playoffs. So, and this is the same weekend as the national title game. Don't laugh, Todd. You know what I'm talking about. But, hey, we lost one game. We were 50-something and won. Who's going to think we're not going to win the national title? So Gary could say he's the only man ever to win the club title, which is where you go and play a bunch of tournaments, and whatever team wins that, and he can win the AAU men's national title. Well, I'm thinking Todd, Calvin, they're going to get it done without me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to beat the hell out of everybody. So I go get my $3,500, and Calvin, Todd, Wesley, what did they do? They choked. Okay? And so that was in 85, Gary? What was it? Go ahead and remind me of it. Go ahead and remind me. Was that 85? Okay, anyway. So he has a chance to become the only coach ever in AAU history to win the club championship and win the national championship. And who does he blame that he is not that? Me. Because I took $3,500 for the weekend. Now, who's not going to take $3,500 to go play on the weekend for 2 days in 1985? Am I wrong, Benny? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Hey, I'm not asking you, Gary. You're going to tell me I'm wrong. So I already know that, okay? So anyway, they win. They don't lose, so they lose. And he's still blaming me. 30 years later, I'm still being blamed for Todd Thurman and Calvin Montgomery that they didn't handle their business. Now, I think that's a bunch of, I can't say the word because my goddaughter's sitting right there, so I'm going to be sweet. But anyway, am I wrong? See it, am I wrong? See that? See how your daughter is, Gary? See how she's on my side? And then we won't mention in my last OSU game that we lost to somebody. We're not going to bring that game up. I don't remember who it was. Some Ivy League team. So with that being said, we're going to let Dana come up here and talk about Gary. Here you go, Dana. Yes, you. Is that mine, Brooke? Is that mine? There you go. She'll tell you what it's saying.
Well, hey Gary. Well, I've known Gary for 25 years. We connected in 1999 when I did my internship, and the rest is history, basically. Everywhere he went, he took me with him. And I am very, very blessed and grateful for that for all the years. And Gary knows me better than anybody. Like, when you work with somebody 8 to 16 hours a day, then you really get to know somebody. And I mean, literally, I've spent more time with Gary than anybody that's ever been in my life. And so I consider him my other dad. I always will. And I'm blessed to have his family as my family. And just thank you for everything You've touched many lives. There were hundreds of people that we messaged, and there was lots of people that said so many great things about you. And so you're a blessing. You changed the community of Oklahoma's basketball over the last 5 decades. And so, anyway, next up is you. So come on up.
All right.
Love it. So I guess it's true. If you live long enough, you truly get blessed. And I feel blessed tonight. Quite surprised. I see some of you guys that have played for me since the 70s, and many of them on tour, traveled all over the country. And yes, there's stories we can't tell, but you know what? We didn't do anything really bad. We had a great time. I'm just so humbled. I really am. I work at a great facility around great people. All my life, my success has been those that have worked with me and for me. It's never changed. The basketball teams, you know what? I built that program on one premise: hire good coaches. I brought great coaches with me, high school all-state coaches, guys that have played college. They knew the game, and that really was the success of the program that you spoke about tonight. And on a personal note, I do really feel blessed tonight. I love all you. I do. I appreciate your time. And there's some reckoning, because I had no idea this was coming tonight. So I appreciate it. Love you. Love all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Your surprise, huh? We finally got a surprise on GV. Now, to almost close us out, his son, Johnny, I had to twist his arm. If it wasn't for his wife, Trish, he wouldn't be walking up here. So we got his son, Johnny Vick, my former coach. What? You want to go up? I'm using my coach's voice. Man, get on back over here and grab the microphone, man. God dang.
Okay, for the first probably 10 years of my life, I had a first name. My first name was Little, last name Vick. I was Little Vick. So, you know, you always tell someone you change the name, but after a while it became an honor. So when people call me Little Vick, I said, that's me. You know, and then they called me Gary Vick. When I got older, I said, that's me. I mean, so, you know, I was very honored and proud to have that last name. You know, we talk about what has been meant. You know, I had a great childhood growing up. As I sit here tonight, I mean, I see a lot of guys that I grew up watching play, that I admired, that nowadays they would have been playing in the league somewhere, making some money. Instead, I got a chance to watch them play on the weekends. You know, I have a couple of memories. I can remember Mr. Double T back there, first guy I ever seen do a full wraparound. I mean, you know, I still can't figure out how he did it, but he did it. You know, I also learned how to take care of your teammates. My man Calvin Montgomery, I learned what it meant to take care of a roomie with a ball screen, as Wesley Clark would hit a screen with a guy and say, that's my roomie, don't mess with him. And then if you told me that Michael Johnson can hit a shot from the three-point line outside the parking lot, I'd have believed it. I mean, he probably hit one from here still today on that goal down there. So I got a chance to see a lot of great players in their time. What I did see with my dad, you know, I got a chance to be around one of the best coaches around, and I didn't know it. I just knew him as Dad. But what I saw him was he took care of his players. House Lights had a banquet for an AAU team before people even had that. And he took care of his players, and that rubbed on me and how I take care of my squads that I do now when I coach. You know, I take care of my players. I do it first class. You know, and then as evidence tonight, the relationship that he built. That's what I want to do with my players. I want to have a relationship. And I do have that. I have kids that come back and play, that coach now for me. And that's the things that I learned watch my dad play. Watch my dad coach. So, that's what I aspire to be. It's very, again, like I said, I enjoy watching House Lights play growing up. I did get a gift of skill, and that's keeping book. When you keep them book at 150 to 141 points, and you're doing both sides, you can handle Little League clock anytime. So I did learn how to watch a lot of scoring, a lot of playing. And then a lot of guys that are in this room, the time that he invested in those guys, they invested in me, because as I look around this room, my coaching style and the person I am is a little bit of everybody that has played for him. And that shows what he meant to those guys. They're willing to invest in me and help me become the coach and the young man I am. So I appreciate that for the guys that have played for him. And I appreciate you coming, because sometimes, like even tonight when I dragged him over to the deal for the first time in a long time, he smiled seeing guys he hadn't seen in 30 years. And so I appreciate guys that flew in or came in to be here tonight, because it does mean a lot. I know it means a lot to him. It means a lot to me, because for a while, for a long time, you are family. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Dad, for everything you inspired me to be, and love you. Thank you.
Okay, and for the final thing, hey Joseph, are we giving you some love too? Oh, why you grabbing me? Just grabbing me? I'm the boss. Anyway, I want to take this opportunity and first of all thank Santa Fe Family Life Center. I want to thank Scotty and them first of all, because if it wasn't for him, Gary wouldn't be here. And that young lady that's right there next to him. I want to thank them for getting Gary here. If it wasn't for Gary, them getting him here, I wouldn't be here. And Brian has something special that he wants to say, and we have a special gift for you, Gary. And here is Brian Jackson, the Executive Director here at Santa Fe.
Hey guys, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you taking time out of your busy lives to honor a great man, Gary Vick. Gary, just on behalf of the Santa Fe Family Life Center, we're just very grateful for you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, your leadership over the years, everything we got going on. Something you may apologize for the noise of the volleyball, but if any of you know Gary Vick, he's not going to cancel a court if we can make $45 an hour. So that's why we got that going on here. So, we're just really proud of you. We're proud of everything you've done. We're grateful for you. Can't say enough. So on behalf of Santa Fe Family Life Center, the team we want to present, come on up here. A little signed basketball player from everybody here tonight. I know you've got a lot of basketballs, but hopefully not one like this. So it's an honor to work with you, and we appreciate you. Let's give it up for Gary Vick. Big round of applause. True Oklahoma legend right here. Oh, Gary, we got two, in case you lose one. And a little extra surprise, Gary, we're going to re-sign you to another 10-year contract. So I got the paperwork in my office. When you get done, let's get that thing signed, sealed, and delivered.
I like that. That was good right there. So anyway, we want to take this opportunity to thank the people that are here. Trey, get over here. You can say this, I got Trey Norris. He is the facilities director here at Santa Fe. He helped set all this stuff up and make sure everything was working great. And then of course Cassidy Moore. You have to come around here. Yeah, you doing it. You pushed everybody else around. We got to push you around. And of course, if it weren't for these two, along with the other staff here at Santa Fe, this would not have happened. And then of course, Joseph McGuigan over there. I appreciate you being there. So I want to thank everybody for showing up. I know it wasn't ideal, but this was a thing that we wanted to put together to honor Gary, to let him know how we feel about him and what all he has done for us, both as people, as a coach, and mainly all as a person who led a lot of us when we were younger and taught us how to be men. Because I can promise you, this group, and we can all tell you, we were wild as hell when he got us. Am I wrong? We were wild as hell. So we want to thank him, and of course, Ray Young for him coming up and showing up for Trey. And all of his former players, CJ, Xavier, everybody who showed up, Benny Goldwall, we appreciate him too. So that being said, thank you guys for tonight. Gary, we love you. We appreciate everything you always done for us. Good night, and God bless.